Hi guys, today I just wanted to film a quick video to show you how you can use watercolours when doing your costume drawing. So the things I'm using in this video are watercolour pencils, a watercolour palette, shown off there. You will need some water if you are using watercolours. I've got a paintbrush, just a small one as you can see. I have a pencil so I can do the drawing, and I have some watercolour paper, although it really doesn't matter what kind of paper you use. So Robin has put a template like this on the Facebook page, so what you're going to do is you're going to pop it underneath your paper so that you are able to trace it, and I'm just going to speed up me tracing because it's very boring. Now, a really important thing to remember when you are drawing costume on like an outline of a body like this is clothes don't fit to our body. So if you start drawing slightly outside the shape of the body, as you can see I've kind of gone outside the body because your clothes obviously don't stick, so you are going to demonstrate that they are falling loosely on the body. So you can see I'm just coming out in the skirt here because I am drawing a dress for my character. I then grab my rubber because I need to rub out all the inside drawing, so all I have left is just the outline of my dress. So now I'm going to move on to my watercolour pencils. I am going to choose this pink because my character is a fairy and she likes a lot of pink and blue. So what I'm doing is I'm starting to draw quite a hard line, like a thick line, on just the outside. So I really want to make the outside as enhanced as possible, so that's where I'm drawing my thickest lines. I then start to go along the bottom and the top and just start to give it a bit more definition. Then what I do is I really lightly colour across the whole dress. So it's still all filled in, but the emphasis is still around the edges, as you can see here. Now I am just going to wet my paintbrush in the water, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to start from the thick edges and then bring them across. So what this is doing is you're taking the colour from the strongest points and you're dragging that over to where you've coloured slightly more light. And what this is, it's a really easy trick for, like me, if you are not very good at doing watercolours, it automatically looks like you've done a lot of shading when all you've done is just made the outside lines thicker. I'm now moving on to a blue watercolour pencil for my wings because I want them really nice and defined. I am going to go in later with the palette, but I wanted to start out by drawing them with a pencil. So now I'm grabbing the palette, I'm going to wet my brush and dip it into the watercolours. So what I'm going to do here is a very similar method to what I did on the dress. I'm going to draw the outside of the wings first, so you can see what I'm doing is just following the line that I drew with the pencils. Now once I've done this, I'm going to wet my brush and I'm going to start from the outside going into the middle. You can see that I'm doing that there. So once I start to take the stronger pigment of the colour from the edges and drag it in, because that blue is nice and strong, you can see it starts to fill in the centre of the wings. What this also does is it starts to add texture. So it starts to begin to look like wings because you are creating a pattern around it. So you can see all I'm doing is going around all the edges, taking the colour from the outside and bringing it into the middle. Also spot the appearance from my cat up in the corner. Lastly, I just wanted to give her some nice brown wavy hair, so I just dipped my wet brush into the brown. Oh, she's back again sniffing the paints. And she is just going to have some nice brown wavy hair that I'm just doing really gently with the watercolours. I haven't outlined or anything. I've just taken the paints and just kind of gone a bit freehand on this because hair is a bit wild, so it doesn't really matter. There you go. Nice, see? Then I thought I just wanted to make her hair super long, and because it's hidden behind the wings, I just kind of drew it on the bottom of the wings to show how long and flowing it comes down, as you can see there. And basically that is my drawing.